Hello, my name is Kyle. I've worked with thousands of virtual assistants and helped over 100 businesses get their time back while scaling using a process that we've perfected over the past half decade. Now, if you're a business owner and you're doing $10,000 a month or more and you're wearing all the hats inside of the business and you feel like that's getting in the way of your growth, then this video is for you. I'm going to be showing you exactly how we free up our clients' time by placing, training, and managing world-class virtual assistants in less than 5 days without you having to lift a finger. So let's just be clear here. This is not for everyone, and it's very intentional. So this is not for people with a business idea but no traction. This is not for freelancers or solopreneurs making under 10K a month. And this is not for anyone who doesn't understand the value of creating systems and delegating tasks to actually scale their business. However, this is for business owners or leaders that are doing over $10,000 a month, and you kind of feel buried in tasks and you feel like it's getting in the way of the growth of your business. And you're really ready to bring someone in to take on the responsibility of what you have on your plate, so that way you can start focusing on what really matters. So if that's you, you are exactly who we built this for. So most of our clients come to us because they're super overwhelmed. They're stuck managing their emails, managing their calendars, editing content, handling DMs, chasing clients, managing marketing, carrying onboarding, fulfillment. Whatever your bottleneck is, you want to get this off your plate so you can grow. And just like Brian Ostermiller, who worked closely with Cole Gordon as the CRO of Remote Closers Academy, he needed a client-facing customer success manager fast, and we brought him one fully trained in under 48 hours. And Michele Torti, who is an influencer and runs a huge AI agency, he needed someone to manage all of his fulfillment and respond to all of his leads coming in. We had someone trained and ready to go in the same day. So let's just be clear here. This is not a we send you a VA and wish you luck type of thing like some of the VA agencies you're probably speaking to. We actually act as a fractional COO inside your business, a chief operations officer. We help you map out the systems. We actually build the SOPs for you. We train the assistant on the SOPs for you, and we manage them all done for you. And this is the most important part to make sure that your hire is successful. After spending half a decade in this industry, I realized that I would much rather have a 5 out of 10 qualified assistant working inside of my business, but working with the systems that we build them out, than a 9 out of 10 qualified assistant working with unclear direction. This is actually the number one reason that I see a lot of virtual assistant hires kind of go the wrong way, is just a lack of systems and direction. And even if you're not 100% sure exactly what your step-by-step directions are for your task yet, even if you just have a brief idea of the tasks you need to outsource, that's fine. It's our job to help you get to the final result. We're going to take that mental load off of you completely. And that's why you want to hire a virtual assistant in the first place. You don't want to be building out SOPs and answering all their questions and making sure that they're getting their job right. Our job is to take that mental load off of your plate and make sure that your assistant is an asset from day one. So let's go over how it works. It starts with an onboarding call where we map out exactly what your assistant should be doing. And again, even if you're not 100% clear on exactly what that is, that's okay. We'll sit there and we'll brainstorm it with you, and it's our job to turn your ideas into a step-by-step playbook. So we then take those notes and build out custom SOPs that your assistant can follow without needing to be micromanaged. And here are some examples of what that looks like. So first, this was a system that we built out for a law firm. They work with trusts and they develop trusts, and they had a lot of different documents being developed for their clients. And obviously they had clients calling in, asking for the status of their documents, only for the owner to have no idea what the status actually was. And this was actually making their clients a little upset. So what we did, we created a full dashboard where the owner can view exactly what stage each of his clients are and have all the information at his fingertips. And then we trained an assistant with 5 years of law experience to actually write the trust for him and update the dashboard in real time. And we got all of that done in under 5 days. And this is another example of one we built out for a popular podcaster who needed an assistant to edit, upload, and manage their content schedule. So we walked through the process and we built this guide here, showing them what to click and give them direction in chronological order. Now, these are different examples of what SOPs can look like. It's obviously going to be different and custom to exactly what you need, and we're going to make sure that your assistant understands it. Now, as far as the timeline goes here, we like to move really fast. We know time is money. We can usually knock these out in about 2 to 3 days. So let's move on to phase 2. And now this is the fun part. This is where we actually find you the perfect candidate for your role. So while we build your trainings, we're also going to be running the hiring process for you. So we already have thousands of pre-vetted VAs ready to go, but beyond that, we actually go out and sponsor and promote job listings on sites like Indeed and Upwork, to name a few of the popular ones. We actively go out and search for home run candidates for your specific role. And our head of recruitment is going to do anywhere from 50 to 100 plus interviews with candidates, and we're going to shortlist the best ones for you. Now, if you see this calendar here and you're watching this, you're already super busy, and I can guarantee you do not want your calendar to look like this just to get a good hire. But this is what our calendar will look like on your behalf. And you can see that these aren't just people abroad looking for a job. These are real vetted professionals with experience inside of whatever industry that you're hiring for. You can see here some example applicants all have 5 to 10 plus years of experience, and we will find people with these levels of experience inside of your industry. And as far as the timeline goes, again, we move fast. We will have your interviews ready in about 3 to 4 days. So now fast forward to the day of the actual interviews, you'll get to meet the top 3 to 5 assistants via Zoom. We'll guide you through the interviews, or you can run them yourself, ask them whatever questions you want. Most of our clients prefer this. But we're looking for really 3 things in particular. Number one, we want someone who's sharp. We want someone you're confident in, and we know that they can get the job done every single day without question. Number two, we want someone whose hourly rate is going to fit your budget, because different candidates of different experience levels will request different rates, and we want to make sure that you get a combination of the best investment and the most qualified applicant. And then third, you want to get someone you have great chemistry with. At the end of the day, you're bringing on a team member, and you should be excited to grow your business with them. So that's where we really come in. We're not just a place you and go type of agency. We really work hard to make sure that the person you choose is going to check all 3 of these boxes and becomes your perfect hire. So now that you've chosen your assistant and your SOPs are ready to go, what we're going to do is we're going to spend a day with your assistant, where we're going to hop on a call live with them, and we're going to train them on all the systems that we already built out for you. We'll watch them complete the process a couple times and answer any questions they have and make sure they're ready to go. So that way, when they come to you the next day, they'll know exactly what to do. And again, this whole process is designed to be live in 5 days or less. So now that we've covered onboarding, let's go over how management works, because a lot of our clients actually come to us a couple weeks after placement and say, hey Kyle, now that my assistant is managing my emails, calendar, fulfillment, whatever their bottleneck was, I want them to start taking on more responsibilities in marketing, for example. And that's normal. It's a very good sign. And this is where we come in again, like your fractional COO, where you book another onboarding call with us. You show us the new tasks you want handled for the new responsibilities your virtual assistant will take, and we'll build all the SOPs and all the systems again. So you're never going to have to worry about how to train or how to scale your assistant. We do it for you all the time. And we do have an 85% success rate, meaning that 85% of assistants we place stay over 6 months with their company. But just like any time you bring on a new hire, turnover does occasionally happen. So if you ever want to switch, we offer a full replacement guarantee where we repeat the entire process again. We also track everything your assistant does every single day, so you can see in real time what your assistant is working on and have this data saved. We'll also give you a weekly report that looks like this every single week, and we offer live screen monitoring. Now, if you have personal information and you don't want your assistant to see exactly what's going on in all the documents and have screenshots, you can opt out of this part, and we can just have them report what they're doing on their own. But either way, you're never going to have to wonder, you're never going to have to ask what they're doing. It's always going to be available to you. So we really go above and beyond to protect your investment here. Now, here's how pricing works. Obviously, there's going to be an onboarding cost. It's going to depend on how many assistants you want and the level of the systems that we're building out, so we can go over that on the call. As for the hourly rates, here's what you can expect. So if you want basic admin tasks with no real expertise, you could definitely make it happen for $5 an hour or less. But I would say that most of you are going to fall inside of the middle here, and you're going to find your assistant anywhere from $6 to $12 per hour. And again, once I know more about your role, I can give you a quote on the call, and this is going to be the final price with our management. It's not going to be $6 an hour plus management plus fees, or 12 plus management. There's no added charges. What you see is what you get. Now, maybe you're thinking, I don't even know what I'd have my assistant do yet, or you're curious if we can find professionals inside of your industry, or if it's even possible to outsource what you need done. Either way, I would encourage you to book a call at the bottom of this page and start the conversation. Now again, this is not for people with a business idea or for businesses doing under $10,000 per month. This is for the owners and operators over that 5-figure per month mark who are buried in tasks and they're ready to scale. So if clients are waiting on you, or you know there's money being left on the table, then this is really for you. Book a call below. Me or someone on my team, we're going to help you map out a full game plan and see if this is a fit for you. If this is, we'll start building your SOPs and have an experienced, trained, and managed virtual assistant live in under 5 days.